mentoring, why should Sally-Lucie Intelligence Academy be among the beneficiaries of the 2019 edition of the prestigious Tony Elumelu Entrepreneurship Grant? I have with me on this occasion another notable gentleman in person of Mr. Friday Azana. Can we meet you, sir?
Well, my name is Azana Friday. I am a lecturer in the Department of Special Education, Federal College of Education Special, Oyo.
Glad to meet you, sir.
You're welcome.
Thanks for making our time for this appearance.
You're much welcome.
Sir, do you know Mr. Solomon Olakunle?
Well, Solomon Olakunle Okelola is my friend. We've been together right from our undergraduate. We've been together. He's a man, he's well known to me since our undergraduate days.
Like, how long have you known him, sir, and what kind of a person is he?
He has so many attributes. He's a person that has this die-hard character. He has a very strong will to pursue. I mean, I call him a go-getter. I call him a problem solver. If he sees you in need, sincerely, he will put down his own condition, his own problem, and in fact, and carry your own issue on his head, not till he pursue it to a reasonable conclusion. He would not stop.
Without any strange benefit attached?
Sincerely, and I've known him since 2005 or 6, if I'm not mistaken.
Excuse me, sir, what is rehabilitation?
It's a process of, bringing back the skills in an individual. The skill that has been acquired by someone before the acquisition of disability, so that the person can, be independent, be autonomous on him or herself.
In order for such a person to live a normal and productive life.
Exactly.
So if Solomon never went for the training, how was he able to continue without his vision?
Solomon Okelola Olakunle is a person that has been in the field of special education. He knows where the shoe pitches, or the persons with disabilities, and he's been there for them. So when he acquired his own disability, he's been there, reading materials to those with visual impairment, leading those with visual impairment from one place to another on campus. He's been assisting them, recording for those with visual impairment. Those with hearing impairment, Okelola acquired sign language in order for him to be able to be of help to those with hearing impairment. When you say sign language, it is an aspect of total communication that we use in communicating with one with hearing impairment, that is those that are unable to speak or hear. Understand? So when his own condition now came, understand, because one is one with one that can refer to as one with deaf blindness. Understand? When this condition came, he found it so easy to cope because he has already been in the system. Let me put it that way.
He was able to adjust.
His mode of adjustment was very speedy. Seriously.
How was it like continuing education beyond that point?
He acquired his condition when we were the condition has been there. Understand? But Okelola Olakunle Solomon became totally blind, and totally blind when we were in our second semester 300 level. So the fact that he's been there for those with disabilities generally, understand, it made it easy for him. In fact, those that can even see, those without any disability, we run to him to get assignment done, to seek opinion, seek every kind of opinion, and get a lot from him. He could browse. The fact that, as if he knew that this condition will come, understand, he has been there. So acquiring his own disability, he forged ahead easily. And I would want to tell you that of all I said, the 20, because we graduated 2010, understand? Of all I said, he was the best.
Despite all these challenges?
Despite these challenges. Despite the challenges. When the disability, when he acquired his blindness, he does not want to see himself being assisted at first. I could remember a situation that if he's listening to me now, sincerely, you'll be amazed that I could still remember that day. He went to Bodija, roundabout by himself. He does not want to accept this condition. He still wants to do things the way he's been doing it before. But unfortunately, he was knocked down by an incoming vehicle. That was when he has to kind of concur or come to terms with his condition. That, well, I just have to accept it. Understand? But accepting it is been, and I kind of have to kind of put all those characteristics, attributes of one with disability, and he moves himself. He's very, very independent. Very, very independent.
He's a motivated individual.
Yes, yes. I would like to add that he is equally a good, prolific writer. He writes excellently. He has material he has written that is about to be published. To be candid, he is
now.
Yes, now.
Okay,
Even before
how good
then,
was he in academics?
Academics, Kunle is extraordinary genius. Genius, I must say. I have never come across one with that condition. Well, I asked him at a particular time that, look, how were you able to go through your primary school days? He said, listen, that then, all he does then was to just come back from school, goes to his book, read, and, he's someone that had actually read wide. Do you understand? So, yes, exactly. So he could now
you think he has what it takes to run an academic institution?
Very, 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 far more than sure.
He has the attributes?
Exactly.
The personality, the skill,
the charisma, the knowledge
required to
do the job very, very excellently.
Oh, really?
Why? Really. Because he is one, I wish you could just, interact with him. If you can just have 1 hour or 2 hour interaction, even 30 minutes interaction with him, sincerely, you would know that this guy is up to the task.
So he said he intends Sally-Lucie Intelligence Academy to be inclusive institution. What are the benefits of an inclusive institution for the Nigerian society?
Well,
and which other inclusive schools are in Nigeria?
Well, we in Lagos State, I'm sure we have inclusive school. And if you your question goes that what is inclusion? Inclusive education is a form of a system of education where persons with disabilities, be it those with hearing impairment, visual impairment, learning disabilities, name them. Understand? Even the gifted and talented, understand? As well as those without disability receive learning under the same condition, under the same four wall of a classroom. But persons with special needs will surely have what they will surely need. They would need a support staff that will assist the teacher, because it is still, inclusive system of education is the business of a regular teacher. But this regular teacher would be the one, we need assistance of those with special education to assist those with special needs in such classroom. And the benefit of inclusive education, to be candid, let me use myself as an example. Before I studied special education, I would not want to have any affinity, anything to do with persons with disability. Because one, I am of the opinion that disability is contagious. Understand? But my studying special education, I discovered that look, disability is not condition, it's rather a condition that cannot be cured but can only be managed. Understand? And we've had a lot of persons with disability doing well in their their chosen field of life. Understand? So inclusive education will make people, the student, is a form of catching us young. Understand? Making individuals without disability to know that look, disability, one, is not contagious. It will bring what we call social cohesion, socialization. Those are the benefits of inclusive education. And mind you, inclusive education could equally lead to marriage, between persons with disability and those without disability, erasing that notion that disability is contagious.
Wow. Thanks so much, sir. So, what do you have to say to the board of directors of the Tony Elumelu Foundation as regards Solomon Kedola's application for the 2019 entrepreneurship scheme?
My brother, if there is anyone in Nigeria who can make an impact in the life of persons with disabilities in Nigeria, his name is Solomon Okelola. If only he was given the chance. For this reason, I appeal to the management, board to approve his application. He is a man who makes waves in lives of everyone to meet his need, and he will continue to do that in his bid to make a difference and continue to develop the society. I plead everyone involved to give him all assistance and see what he can do. Thank you so very much, and God bless.
All right. Thanks for your time, sir.
Right.
I second your appeal before the board of directors
Okay.
of the Solomon Elumelu Foundation. Noble ladies and gentlemen, you have also heard Mr. Friday as well as and what he has to say about Mr. Solomon Okelola and why Sally-Lucie Intelligence Academy should be among the 2019 beneficiaries of the prestigious Tony Elumelu Entrepreneurship Scheme. Now, let's go meet some of the prospective students and their parents.
Good day, everyone. You're welcome back on the set. Why should Sally-Lucie be among the beneficiaries of the 2019 Tony Elumelu Annual Entrepreneurship Grant? I have with me today one of the prospective students of the school, a young boy, passion of. Hello. Can you tell us your name? Sally-Lucie. And how old are you? 13. What class are you? What the name of your school? Young Sally-Lucie said he's 13 years old, still in class 5 in Atunda School for physically and mentally retarded children. And with us on the show today, we also have the mother. Ma, good afternoon.
Good day.
Now, can we meet you, please?
My name is Mrs. Giwa, mother of Sally-Lucie.
Can you tell us about Shola?
Sally is a physically challenged child.
And apart from the physical impairment, does he have any other?
He cannot use his hand to write very well, and his speech is can't talk clearly.
I mean, he has a little physical impairment just because of the. He has a little speech impediment just because of the physical impairment, and he also has mild learning disabilities in that he can also write, right?
Yes.
Okay, so he started is in class 5 in Atunda.
Yes.
Okay. But did they really try to meet his needs there in the school?
No.
I think Atunda is a school where they are physically and mentally. Do they kind of divide the children in the school?
No.
They
Not
have
like
them all together.
yes.
But do they try to provide for the need of those who are just physically challenged?
No.
Okay, and of course, that will kind of slow down their own education alongside those who have some forms of intellectual disability. Okay. So what makes you think Sally-Lucie could make a difference?
Because of what the school will offer him, it's going to be better for him for the future.
As a mother, I guess you want him to be able to make something to become someone in the future.
Exactly.
Thank you very much.
You are welcome, sir.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you've heard from young Ishola and the mother, and after the reason why it should be in Sally-Lucie, and Sally-Lucie could be the beneficiary of the Tony Elumelu Entrepreneurship Grant in order to be able to make provision for persons with disabilities alongside children who are able-bodied. Now we go on to meet more individuals who are in connection with the school and more of the prospective students of the school. We hope you stay with us and you are enjoying the show. Thank you very much and God bless. Is one of the members of staff at Atunda School for Physically and Mentally Retarded Children.
Yes.
And so we meet with me. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Can we meet you, please?
My name is Odogundu Soluwaruti.
And can you tell us about yourself?
I'm a special educator. I work at Atunda School for Physically and Mentally Challenged Children.
Are you just one of the regular teachers or are you really a special educator?
I'm a regular teacher, I'm a special educator. Special
Regular and a special
special
educator.
educator.
And what time do you combine those two then?
We combine different kind of disability in the school.
Okay, you have educational experience in special education and also general
Yes,
something like that.
Yes.
So what kind of children do you have in Atunda?
We have combined children, we have physically challenged children, we have mentally challenged children, we have Down syndrome, we have autistic children. The only children that we don't have in the school is deaf. Is deaf. But other core children with disability we have them in the school.
Okay, you don't have visual
And they have deaf.
Yeah.
But other we can call special children, we have it in the school.
Okay, but how do they make provision for the educational needs of the children?
We combine the children together. And then the governments are trying by provide for the what they can do. The government are trying to supply little materials that we can do, the materials we are using.
It's called the law so that everybody has to combine to provide for them. Everybody
Yes.
trying to make their own little contribution for the education of those children.
Yes.
It's not work for only one sector to do, you know.
Yes. We have bodies that combine together, come and help us in terms of the needs of the children. And the government will support it.
So there's actually no center where each of those class of disability. So all of them in a single classroom is really very okay. That's what we really need today. Everybody learning together.
Yes.
Inclusive education, do you understand?
Yes.
But you know, inclusive education is not really complete when you don't have a special provision for each class of disability, and when you have a special equipment and the professionals also who can handle each class of disability, do you understand? So are there no schools around where parents could turn to us, where the parents of such children could turn to? Are there no other schools where they could be able to get professional help?
We have the school, but it's a private school, and it's very cost. It's very cost. Most of the parents cannot meet the need of that or the private school. So there are some parents need a school that will offer them free. The private school is not valuable for the parents. It's not valuable for the parents. The cost is very high. It's very high in taking their children to private school. The cost is very high. And then inside the classroom, we have the same, both the physical challenge, both the mentally challenged children, both the Down syndrome, both the autism, all of them are together. There's no separation. We put them together.
Now those schools inclusive or special, or are they just special school providing for children with specific disabilities or inclusive also?
The school is
and
not.
Do they have professional and equipment?
The school is major for the special. It's not inclusive school, but the materials is not available. The one that is available is not enough. It's not enough. But the school is made for the special school. It's not inclusive school. Established for the special children.
So what those children really need is somewhere the parents to be able to afford somewhere where they have equipment,
Yes.
professionals, and
Yes.
all the services they need that will
Yes.
really help them to become better person and contribute to the society in future.
Yes. You know, these parents they need where their children will learn better, where the equipment there will be facilities of access to the materials. That's what the parents need. And then in this case, no, the government is trying, but the equipment is not going on. It's not going on. That's it. You are welcome.
Actually, that is exactly what we aim to do at Sally-Lucie. And we could be able to provide for the special needs of various children with disabilities in the same classroom as with able-bodied children. That's what real inclusive education is all about.
Yes.
You have persons with disabilities and you have the able-bodied together, not just persons with disabilities.
Yes.
And
Yes.
in that kind of classroom, you have the need of those with disabilities provided for professionals to help them and all the equipment they
Equipment
need.
needs.
We also intend to be able to provide in such a way that the parents will be able to access the services.
Yes.
We keep you all in touch and then let you know how everything goes.
You are welcome. Thank you.
Thank you all so much again. And as we go on with the show again, we hope you remain with us. God bless.